Welcome to Celebrity Investing, your go-to source for insights, tips, and updates on navigating the exciting landscape of personal and global finance. Please like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive content. Remember the classic MP3 player? For many years, these dedicated devices were essential. They gave us freedom from carrying bulky discs or tapes. They offered a world of music in our pockets, separate from our primary communication tools. That nostalgia is strong, but the reality of music consumption has radically changed. Today, deciding to purchase a brand new, standalone MP3 player requires careful thought. Unless you have specific, high-end audio needs, buying certain types of players is simply not a wise investment. The market is full of outdated technology and poor value propositions. For the budget-conscious music lover, wasting money on redundant tech means less left for better quality headphones or streaming subscriptions. We'll explore exactly which players you should leave on the shelf in this video. The rise of better alternatives. Why budget MP3s falter? The main threat to the budget standalone player isn't poor quality alone. It's the sheer competence of common devices we already own. Modern smartphones and widespread access to affordable, fast internet have fundamentally eroded the value proposition of basic music players. Why carry two devices when one handles nearly everything better? When your smartphone already does it all. And more. Think about what a good MP3 player needs to do. Store music, play music, and last a decent amount of time. Today's smartphones handle all those jobs easily. They boast huge internal storage options, often starting at 128 gigabytes or higher. They manage popular streaming apps like Spotify, Apple Music, and Tidal seamlessly. More importantly, your smartphone offers unmatched connectivity and a superior user experience. You get a large, responsive touchscreen, frequent software updates, and universal charging standards like USB-C. Basic, cheap MP3 players cannot compete with this combination of features, screen size, and powerful processing. Without significant audio quality gains, which most don't offer, a basic dedicated player is just redundant baggage. The streaming dominance and offline storage costs. The shift to streaming has made the local storage focus of traditional MP3 players feel expensive. Paying for a player that only handles files you already own or need to buy separately requires a large upfront cost for internal memory, often through micro SD cards. While streaming services require a monthly fee, they offer access to millions of songs instantaneously. You can also download large libraries for offline listening directly to your phone. Investing in a player that only handles local files means you miss out on new releases and personalized algorithmic suggestions, making the listening experience feel isolated and stagnant over time. 4 types of standalone music players to avoid buying. When browsing online or in stores, many MP3 players still exist, often appealing to shoppers seeking simplicity or low prices. However, these specific categories usually represent the worst value for money right now. Ultra-basic models under $30. The too tiny to use category. These are the mass market, often nameless players typically priced below $30. They often promise large storage via cheap micro SD slots. What makes them a poor investment? Terrible user interfaces. Navigating hundreds of songs on a tiny, often monochrome screen with unresponsive buttons is frustrating. Finding the specific track you want takes too long. Poor reliability. These units frequently suffer from short battery life, failed headphone jacks, and sudden software glitches. The small initial investment often turns into recurring replacement costs. Limited capacity. Even if they support a large micro SD card, the device's internal processing power struggles to handle large libraries, slowing down playback and scrolling. Low-fidelity players using aging or proprietary ports. A modern piece of electronics should use modern connection standards. The industry overwhelmingly accepts USB-C for charging and data transfer. Why avoid these? Purchasing a device that still uses an aging micro USB port or, worse, a proprietary connection cable is a mistake. This instantly creates compatibility headaches and cable clutter. If you lose the unique cable, the device essentially becomes useless. Any manufacturer selling a new mass-market device without standard USB-C is likely cutting costs in other essential areas too, like battery quality or internal components. Many options are less convenient and cost more than using your phone or other devices. Stay tuned for Part 2. Stay tuned and continue to watch our videos to gain valuable insights into the world of finance. Subscribe, like, and share to continue your journey to financial success.